10-minute marks. We're on episode 35. I'm Paul.
I am Jeff. And today we're going to do a very special year-in review 2010 edition of the 10-minute marks, including our yearly awards. Not exactly your traditional yearly awards, but you know, we are the 10-minute marks, and these are going to be our Markies!
Yeah!
Now, there are absolutely no trophies to be handed out, and you won't even get a certificate from us because we're just that damn cheap. We don't get paid for this crap like some people do.
No.
So we are going to start our award show by handing out the HBK Diesel Copycat of the Year Award. And that award goes to...
goes to Tyson Kidden, the other guy.
Jackson Andrews.
Jackson Andrews, okay.
For their indelible copying of Shawn Michaels and Diesel back in the day. Our second award is our Not Tag Team of the Year Award.
Not!
This is going to Santino Marella and Vladimir Kozlov, your current unified tag team champions in WWE, holding the copper proudly for all to see. Take that. Which to me, by the way, I think this is going to go the way of Hurricane and Rosie. This is going to be one of those tag team reigns that nobody's going to remember in about 6 months. Real moment of the year. Not the fake one on Raw the other night. The fake one being, Shawn Michaels Undertaker match.
Which was a good match, but does it need to be a moment of the year?
No.
No.
Especially when you have our real moments of the year, Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart on the January 4th edition of Raw. How do you leave this off of the show?
I know, it's ridiculous.
Good Lord.
This was every fan's dream. They wanted them to just make up, shake hands, hug, whatever. And you don't even have it on...
Yeah.
You're appealing to the old school anyway. Why aren't you appealing to this?
Exactly. This was 12 years in the making. This was 12 years of history right there in front of you.
Yeah.
More than that, actually. More like 20 years.
Yeah.
Between the two. Gone. Poof.
And then you have Brett and McMahon as a nomination for the Dastardly Deed or whatever, but you don't have Brett and...
One thing I could have forgiven them for, and one reason I thought maybe they didn't show that moment, was because they didn't have access to Shawn or Brett at the time, so they couldn't, they couldn't use them if they did win the award, which they should have. But then, at the end of the Moment of the Year award, where they actually announced Shawn and Undertaker, it's not Undertaker coming out and receiving the award. They put Shawn up on the screen. Okay, obviously you had access to him then. Why not? Oh my! They totally butchered that. And I'm sorry. I know it's all for entertainment and everything. And most of the awards that were given out that night were just BS anyway. But still, that needed to be in there somewhere. Our selection for best entrance to monitor how gay you really are was...
The Beautiful People.
Velvet Sky and Angelina Love. Shake those pom-poms, baby. Or, however Chris Sabin did that.
Yep. Sabin and Shelley.
Sabin and Shelley. Woo! Our Chris Benoit Wrestler of the Year goes to...
Davey Richards of Ring of Honor.
Yes! Having him wrestle the way he does and the way he reminds us all of Chris Benoit is really cool to me. Anyway. On the other hand, our Ben Stiller lookalike of the year goes to...
Eric Stevens of Ring of Honor.
Who the hell is this guy? He's got the big head of Ben Stiller and his little scrawny body. And yet he's a 90-pound guy.
And he's trying to do body slams and stuff on big guys.
Yeah, on Colt Cabana. He's trying to put a bear hug on Colt Cabana. I mean, during that match, I was just waiting for Colt to go, what is this guy doing? And then, push him off. Tag Team of the Year award goes easily to the Motor City Machine Guns.
Absolutely.
Easily. Our female wrestler of the year.
Kind of a tough one.
Yeah, this is a really tough one. No divas really stood out in this one in WWE at all. I went with Angelina Love. Just based on her performances in the ring this year, the fact that she was able to get away from the Beautiful People and still make something out of her time in TNA right now. She was really good on the mic. She was really good in the ring. I didn't know she had it in her to get away from the Beautiful People and still do something. But she proved that she could.
Yeah, and I was torn between Angelina Love and Tara, and I guess in the end I would pick Tara for the amount of for the great matches she's had, as well as they're pushing her main event status now, and her storyline with the beautiful people and being the masked biker chick. Mm-hmm. But definitely Angelina Love is definitely deserving of that as well. So this is kind of a split here.
Yeah, our match of the year is actually 5 matches.
Yeah.
When you got 5 great matches against any one match, you know, the Motor City Machine Guns and the Beer Money series of matches for the tag team belts is going to win out every time.
Absolutely.
So that's our match of the year, quote-unquote match. Last but not least, our wrestler of the year.
Yeah. This one's kind of tough, too. I think we both, in the end, I think we both agreed on Randy Orton.
Yeah.
My second choice would be John Morrison, because now he's starting to finally get the push that he needs. And I love John Morrison. He's been athletic all year.
Oh, yeah.
But I think in terms of being the key guy of the company, it'd be Randy Orton.
Right. He's the one that's finally pushing John Cena. And I think Randy Orton deserves that award. And to go off of his point as well, 2011 Wrestler of the Year, we're predicting it now, will be John Morrison.
Yeah.
I think he's finally going to get over that hump next year that he's been trying to get over for the past 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
So 2011 Wrestler of the Year, I think, is going to be John Morrison. But 2010 definitely goes to Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Our last award is going to be Worst Storyline of the Year award.
Yeah.
This one's easy.
Very easy. Oh my God.
Where do you start?
The Cena Nexus thing gets it for me hands down.
Oh yeah, easy.
The reason being, and you know, it's not really the promos. I thought Cena did some good promos. I thought Wade Barrett did some good promos. But here, it's come to a point where for some reason they don't care if it looks fake or not, because everyone knows wrestling's fake. But they're forgetting a key thing, and Jim Cornette said it best. You got to make it look real. Mm-hmm. And to have Cena get fired, but then keep coming back because he buys a ticket to attack Nexus backstage.
Yeah, and in the parking lot.
Yeah, I'm a fan and I can't do that. Why can Cena?
In the ring?
Yeah, in the ring even. Backstage I could sort of see that because, you know, Terry Funk and Harley Race could go backstage anytime they want because they're legends.
Right.
But for Cena to be like, oh, I bought a ticket, I'm in the middle of the ring. You dillhole? No. Oh, it was...
And this fired storyline has been done so many times. I mean, wouldn't it have been better, I mean, me and Paul discussed this, wouldn't it have been better if Wade Barrett wins the match?
No.
And I thought they should have done it to where Wade Barrett wins the match by cheating, but John didn't catch the cheating.
Yeah.
You know, he's just like any other ref in there. He turns his back, Wade Barrett does something, John Cena turns around, pins Orton 1, 2, 3. Especially if you're going to have Orton lose the title the next night anyway.
Yeah.
What's the difference? Well, the difference is with Wade Barrett winning, you don't have to do this stupid fired angle with Cena.
Yeah.
Which the only thing came out of it was good promos.
Yeah.
For once. You don't have to do the whole fired angle with Cena.
By having with Wade Barrett as champ, you could have Miz sort of be the third wheel in there somewhere. Mm-hmm. You don't know when he's going to use the suitcase.
Right.
You know, and he's going to have this power play with Wade Barrett while Wade Barrett's dealing with Cena.
Right.
You could have had so many storylines just Triforce out of it, you know.
You could have spun off Cena and Orton.
Yeah.
Which for once would have gave it a good angle. Mm-hmm. You know, a good storyline to go off of. Instead of just, look, it's the world title. Wow, let's feud over the world title again.
Which they've done before.
Yeah, which they've done a dozen times already. But you'd actually have an interesting little bit to go off of to fuel that storyline. You could have had Wade Barrett and Miz next. You could have had Miz come out and take it from Wade Barrett the next night. You know, start that as a rivalry. I mean, you could have done so much more if Wade Barrett would have won. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. David Arquette at the Slammies, really?
Yeah.
We were about ready to give him the reason why Bret Hart or the award for Good thing Bret Hart wasn't in the building award.
Yeah.
Goes to David Arquette because Bret would have whooped his ass.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, God.
But really, again,
I didn't like the Despicable Me award going to CM Punk. For one thing, it went to the whole him interrupting Ray's daughter's birthday. And at the time, CM Punk was a heel. And now they're pushing him towards the babyface option. Because now he's just an announcer.
Okay.
And he wins it, and he's really happy about it, but he's a babyface already. And he goes up there and says babyface stuff about the heel stuff that he did.
Right.
I mean, what planet are we living on?
Yeah.
This is like Wrestling Promo 101. This is the stuff that JR or Jim Cornette or Paul Heyman would have been like, what are you guys doing?
Exactly.
I mean, this seriously, I didn't get pissed off about it, but I was sitting there going, Vince, why didn't you correct this? Why didn't you go, hey, say it like this?
Yeah. And why have a heel come out and be happy about winning such a stupid Slammy like the Knucklehead of the Year award? I mean, Lay Cool loses to Mae Young. They win the Slammy and they're happy about it? I mean, that's not even a heel thing to do.
No.
The heel thing to do is to come out and argue, like Edge, like Edge started to. Even though Edge is a face, but still. That would have been the heel thing to do, is come out and go, and argue about it. And then go into the Battle Royal pissed off, instead of, well, I want to slam you for being stupid.
Yeah.
Come on.
Plus, it would have made, since Michelle McCool won the whole Diva of the Year Battle Royal, it would have made it more special. Be like, yeah, I got that stupid award, but I got Diva of the Year.
Yeah, exactly. And have them throw out one of the Slammies, or have Michelle,
dump it in the trash can?
Right, exactly. dump the stupid Slammy in the trash.
Yeah.
See, that wouldn't bring back memories, would it?
Yeah, it would.
Have them be so happy over a Slammy that none of us would be happy about. We should have had one that said Idiot of the Year. Lay Cool for being happy about winning Knucklehead of the Year.
Yeah. There's a couple other things. Why didn't Evan Bourne and Randy Orton get the holy,
Holy
moment?
Crap!
The holy crap moment.
Or the Oh my God award!
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Why? Evan Bourne and Randy Orton, they were nominated, which was a sick move.
Oh, yeah.
For him to do the airborne thing in RKO.
Oh, man. That was sick.
Why didn't that win? Morrison and Sheamus had a decent kind of match, but it got interrupted for no reason. And then they had like a something match at TLC.
Yeah. What match was that again?
I don't know.
And why are they doing it for number one contendership when King of the Ring traditionally has been the number one contender?
Yeah.
Why are they having a Morrison Sheamus match to determine that when Sheamus already won King of the Ring?
Yeah. And I have conflicted feelings about that, because it's like I want Morrison to win so bad. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I'm like, well, if he wins, then Sheamus is
still King of the Ring.
Yeah, he's king. His King of the Ring will mean nothing. The line of the year went to Michael Cole.
Really?
I don't.
Yeah.
There were so many in there that I kind of liked. I liked Swagger saying, "Do you know how hard it is for him, the American Eagle, to get insurance?" Of course, Jericho saying, "Of course it's an email, you idiots. Just read it." That was good. Oh God. The fan reaction, Slammy.
I hope that little girl got a Slammy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was epic. That was just epic. You knew she was going to win, but she deserved it. That was just epic.
And of course, the special Raw host Slammy went to Pee Wee Herman. Fair enough. I mean, you could have gone with William Shatner as well.
Yeah.
Either way, I thought that was okay.
Well, with all that being said, obviously, if you've seen our last couple episodes, you will realize that we think TNA is doing a lot better than WWE is right now. And check out future episodes. Like I said, episode 34, we do have our Hall of Fame picks for this year, who we think should go in. I do believe,
and I quote,
we are done!